My Google Classroom. Video number 14, great ways to start using Google Classroom now. Google released a handful of useful updates to Classroom recently. What can you do with those changes? Good question. Here are some best ideas for Classroom that these changes have made possible. Number 1, create exit tickets and bell ringer activities. Want to do some quick assessment at the beginning or end of class? Classroom's new discussion-driven discussion lets you post a question where students can post replies to answer it. And now worries about students copying, since you can choose the option to monitor it too. Number 2, host an out-of-class viewing party. Is there a TV show, a live performance, a play, or some other event that's noteworthy to your class? Let students interact by adding a question in your classroom and letting them reply in real time with their reflections and observations. Add a single post your ideal here question, or add several different types of questions to elicit answers on different specific topics. Number 3, find and post evidence. Students can make all the assertions they want, but if they can't back them up with solid data, they're less than useful. Give students free roam of the internet to find sites with data that supports or refutes what you're talking about in class. Add a question where they can post links to their findings in a reply. Offer video reflections. Another great use for the new question-driven discussion feature is a private place to comment on videos. When you post a new question, add a YouTube video that students can watch, or a link to a video on another video hosting site if YouTube is blocked. When students watch that video, they'll have a dedicated place to take whole class notes, post opinions, or answer questions. Number 5, choose how to deliver files to students in assignments. If you include a file to distribute to students in your assignments, you choose the editing rights they receive. Select whether to let them edit the file or only view the file. You can also make each student his or her own individual copy of the file, so everyone isn't typing notes on the same document. Number 6, email students from within Classroom. Using the Student tab at the top, send an individual student email by clicking the Mail button to the right, or highlight several students and email them at the same time. There's no need to leave the app to send messages. Number 7, provide an example of the work you'd like them to do. Within the description of an assignment, provide a link to an example you want students to emulate. And again, remember the web address so it's clickable. Number 8, provide a collaborative space for students to work. Distribute a place for collaborative class notes. Create a presentation and give everyone a slide as their own space to work on a class activity. If you create files that everyone can work in, teamwork takes place online. Number 9, track student progress with submission history. Follow the changes students made to their assignments by clicking a student's assignment in the assignment status section. After, you click on the assignment and see submission history. Number 10, revisit previous work in your class folder. Classroom creates a new folder for submitted student work in your drive. When you create a class, it creates a new folder for each assignment, so files aren't jumbled together like they were in your Shared With Me or incoming folder when students shared them with you. Number 11, toggle your email notifications on and off. This is a nice feature if you don't want an email every time something happens in Classroom. Change it under Settings when you click the menu button at the top left of your class, the 3-line button, sometimes called the hamburger button. Number 12, use the class photo as a bulletin board. Use a tool like Google Drawing to create an image the size of your class header photo. Type reminders and important information on it. Save it as an image file, probably a JPEG or a PNG. Try 1500 by 400 pixels under File, Page Setup, Custom, and upload it as your class header photo. Change it regularly to keep information updated and interest high. Number 13, give Google your feedback. Use the little button in the bottom right corner to send Google your praise, your frustration, and your suggestions. You never know if the next feature they unveil could come from you. Some more ways to use GC creatively. Align curriculum with other teachers. Share data with professional learning community. Keep samples of extended writing for planning. Tag your curriculum. Solicit daily, weekly, or semester or annual feedback from students and parents using Google Forms. Share anonymous writing samples with students. See what your assignments look like from the student's point of view. Create a list of approved research sources. You can also differentiate this by student, group, reading level, and more. Design more mobile learning experiences for your students in higher ed, for example. Have students chart their own growth over time using Google Sheets. Control files write, view, edit, copy, download on a file-by-file basis. Have students curate project-based learning artifacts. If a teacher, you can collaborate with other teachers. Same grade by team, same content across grade level. Encourage digital citizenship via peer-to-peer interaction that is documented. So these are some of the best things you can do with Google Classroom. You can always find more better ways with the upgrade in the platform. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video lesson.